Hey, what's up, everyone? How y'all doing out there? What's up, Biz? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, brother. How you doing, CJ?
Doing all right, man. It was a long week, Friday, but we getting it in, you know what I mean? We got to stay consistent with us,
No doubt.
And make sure, let's mention, make sure you guys subscribe, and like if you can.
Yeah.
And we'll keep bringing this sports knowledge to you and shit, the laughter and fun if we can, shit.
Let's go. You know it. Hey, as always, man. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy
for
Friday.
Real.
Let's go.
Get your mind off of things, you know what I mean? Forget about all that drama you're dealing with or anything political or anything like that, man. We're going to talk about some sports and get your mind off of things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, join us, pull up a chair, pull up a speaker, pull up whatever, you know what I mean? It's call it Like I See It, you know what I mean? Sports podcast. So,
yes, sir.
Here we go, man. Yeah. So what we got tonight, man? Topics we dealing with, man. We're going to jump right into the Final Four.
Yeah, man. It's about to go down.
Tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, the women's playing right now. Let's go ahead and congratulate South Carolina women.
Don Staley.
For doing it. Don Staley, congratulations. They might get a back. Yeah, they might get a back-to-back. You know what I mean?
Sure might.
They beat Texas. Texas. And then we got the whatchamacallit, there's the other game playing right now.
Double check,
UConn.
With, UCLA.
What's her name?
UConn.
Paige.
Yeah, Paige Buckets.
Yeah.
Beckers.
She's, the number one player, pretty much. Yeah. Her and Juju. It was a damn shame Juju went down, you know what I mean?
Damn, I know, man.
Hey, I didn't know Juju and Jaden Daniels is first cousins.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
The funniest story, the funniest story. I'm talking to my wife, and she mentions like, Jaden Daniels was sitting next to Juju, and they was popping at each other, and Jaden Daniels' mom came and sat between them.
That was the story. Yeah. That's the story I heard. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, man, his mama better stop getting in their business, man. She just want the limelight. You know what I mean? Well,
yeah.
And then we kept talking about it, and And then she came to me one day like, oh, man, they came out, his mom spoke on it, and she said, they first cousins. And I went, everybody jumping on them. I said, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah.
And then like,
chilling.
And I said, so the mama was just like, man, this is my family. What y'all talking about?
Yeah,
you know
like,
what?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Speculate if you want to.
Yeah, that was hella funny, man. But yeah, suck Juju went out. But yeah, it's funny how, that magical talent, same blood, some same blood bumping through both their veins, you know what I mean? Juju and then Jaden Daniels, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. That's
being
crazy.
First cousins. Yeah, so
straight
if you didn't
up.
know, they first cousins.
That's crazy, bro. Two of the best young athletes that we have today in sports. It's crazy.
Hell yeah. So we'll see if Paige can pull it out. Why am I forgetting who they're playing?
UCLA.
UCLA, that's right. Yeah, UCLA's they good this year too.
They solid, boy.
They could take it all, even if I don't think they're gonna be UConn, but
I don't either, man. Legendary coach over there, Ariema is that's gonna be a tall task. They'd have to come out hot, and stay that way the whole game.
Yeah, I think South Carolina might get it again, man. They got that defense, that crucial ass defense, man.
Yeah, bro. They're dogs over there. Them girls Don had them girls playing, bro.
Yeah. What is the score? But anyway, let's get back to the men while I look up this women's score. Oh, it's 11-8 UConn.
Okay,
right
just getting
now.
started. started.
And South Carolina is waiting on the winner. But anyway, back to the men. Tomorrow night, we got the Final Four. You know what I mean? We got Florida going against Auburn.
Yes.
The SEC matchup right there. You know what I mean? And then we got Duke going against Houston. The winner of that is going to play pretty much the champions of the SEC. You know what I mean? Because they're the last. Auburn and Florida, the last SEC teams to be in the tournament.
Yeah,
and so the winner is going to represent that conference against what, the Duke's ACC.
Yeah,
Duke's ACC, and Houston is like I forget what they conference. Yeah, they in a weird conference. We should look that up. Definitely.
I'll look.
But I think the picks I got going, I have a feeling. I did a bracket, and I had Houston winning my bracket.
Okay.
And
nothing wrong with that.
But as I've been watching the tourney, and as we got down to the Final Four, I have a change of heart on what I think might happen.
Okay. What you feeling, man? What you feeling on that, bro?
So I think Duke might get Houston.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Cooper Flagg, man. He's the real deal, man. And plus that Duke team is the real deal. Of course, Duke is always the real deal, you know what I mean? But their defense, they got the size. Yeah, the size. With Cooper Flagg leading them.
Yeah.
Even though I picked Houston in my tourney bracket.
Yeah.
If I had to pick right now, I'd probably go with Duke.
Got you, brother.
To go ahead and win that one. If I'm wrong, then I'm not wrong in the bracket, so be it. But anyway, my bracket got busted a long time ago. I picked to be in the championship. I had St. John's against Houston, and they St. John's lost a long time ago.
Yeah, got you, man.
But yeah, and then I think Florida is going to get Auburn, and one of the big factors there is Johnny Broome is hurt right now
for Auburn.
Elbow, his elbow, and so even if he does play, he's not going to be 100%. And I think they need 100% Broome to beat Florida, because Florida's probably the hottest team right now. I mean, they won,
bro.
They won the SEC championship.
Exactly. Nah, they like that, man. They definitely like that. So Auburn gonna need to be at full strength, or hope that maybe Florida has an off night, maybe to have a chance. But definitely I got Florida winning that one, man. And moving on.
So I got Florida. I got Florida as well. And, so definitely my picks is maybe Florida going against Duke.
I'm right with you, brother, on that.
Are you with me on the same ones?
Yeah, dog. Okay. After watching, I've got to see Duke play a few times this year, man, and them boys they special, man. They like that, bro. As a team, and they got the best player. So,
what do you think of their new coach taking over for Coach K?
Legit. And and we're gonna need to see more. But Shire got them boys playing, man, and they're playing at a very high level. So
because he has some big shoes to fill, and he's filling them. He's filling them. A little bit right now.
Right? He doing his thing, man. He's got the best player in the nation, so that's gonna help you. But the team around him, they're really good, and they're playing very well, as well. So he's doing a good job, man.
How many championships does Coach K have? How many championships?
Yeah, how many chips?
I'm looking it up right now.
Got 3, 4, maybe. I'm just guessing.
Here we go. I got it. Coach K have. Here we go. He has.
He's got 5.
5 national championships. 91. 92, 2001, 2010, 2015. Yeah, so homie, what's his name? The coach for Duke?
Shire. Yeah.
Shire, yeah. He has a long way to go. But if he can win this year, he got 1. He's on his way, maybe. Hey, he can get 4 more. He's
got a good shot. It's gonna be tough getting through that Houston team and their defense, but they got a damn good shot this year. When you got the best player in the nation, you better get it done.
Mm-hmm. One thing about Houston, though, they are out of all of them, they play as a good ass team, like collectively. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
And they're balling, man, and they haven't lost for a long time.
Yeah. I believe they're the best defense in the nation as a squad. Great coach, man. OG, you know what I mean? OG, he bring that toughness, and they play with that on both ends of the floor. So it's gonna be a tough out, for Duke to put them away. 4 number 1 seeds, man. That's dope. That's dope, man. I like that. We gonna see who the real deal is.
Yeah, they all lived up to their seed, that's for sure.
They did.
You'd have picked all number ones, your bracket would be perfect right now as far as the Final Four.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of people who probably did that.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think you can fill out like on ESPN, you can fill out like 9 brackets or something like that.
Gotcha.
I only fill out one. I always only fill out one. You know what I mean? I feel like you should only get one, and that's it. You have all these different variations. It's not like, oh, I picked the right bracket. It's like, yeah, after 9 variations of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you go. Of course, you had a good shot at
for
making
real.
something happen.
That's real, man.
42 brackets.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. Tomorrow.
Yeah. It's on.
Games. Yeah.
It's on.
I'm really looking at that Duke Houston one though. We'll see what happens there. But I really think Florida's gonna handle Auburn.
Yep.
But Auburn's been the best team all year, though, stat wise and everything like that. But their best player is only going to be 70-80% at the most. You know what I mean? If he's 80, then they might have a chance. But yeah, they said he was going to be something like 70 at the most.
That's no bueno going against them boys, man, in Florida right now, dog.
So
you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, my
what's
bad,
that?
man.
No,
bro, I was the other day, I think maybe Wednesday, I was pulling up from work at the gas station. I'm out here in Houston, and I seen I seen a big convoy of like motorcycle cops, like 20 of them or so, and I seen like 3 buses at the Buc-ee's gas station, and I'm like, and it said, on the side it was U of H, and I was like, damn, I think that's them boys, man. They finna get ready to head to San Antonio. So I was like Houston. Right there next to them.
You saw the Houston bus.
Yeah, I seen the bus, man. Yeah. They was making their trip, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I could see because you live what an hour away from Houston.
Nah, I'm only 25, 30 minutes outside of Houston.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So you saw them boys on their way.
So it was on the way too. Yeah, because
yeah,
it was crazy, man. I was tripping. I was like, damn, man, them boys right there.
Then they had hella motorcycle cops and shit escorting them.
Like 20 to 25.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Everybody was outside their vehicles, like videotaping and just trying to take a look, walking over there. I was at the pump right next to them.
Wow, shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, they bro.
They can't let nothing happen to that bus.
Oh yeah,
the show must go on.
There wasn't nothing gonna happen either.
Can you imagine that if there was about to be a Final Four and then something happened to the team on the way there? Like, we got to hold off. They can't have it. They can't have it.
Them boys was lined up and they was
too much money.
Yeah, everybody. I said, they ain't letting nothing go down.
No, hell
whatsoever. Yeah, that was a trip.
When you was first telling me, I thought you was gonna say you saw the president. As many damn cops you said is out there. I'm like, damn, I got it. The president was rolling through there.
Yeah. What was up? Yeah.
But I know the president wouldn't be on no bus. But anyway, okay, well, yeah. So we both got Florida.
I'm going
against
Florida and
Duke.
And I got Duke taking it, bro. I got Duke taking it.
That'll be a good championship.
Ooh, man. This is going to be some good basketball this weekend.
Duke taking it? If Florida,
I do, bro. I do. I got Duke winning it.
Yeah, if Duke beats Houston, I might have to go with Duke too. But it all depends on maybe how Florida looks against Auburn. Because, Florida, they won the SEC championship.
Right.
And then they haven't lost since. And they went through this tournament and haven't lost.
Yeah.
So if they make it to the championship, it's almost like nothing's going to stop Florida.
Right. And I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled it off. I would have Duke just edging them out. I mean, I'm talking about a nail biter going down to the wire pretty much in anybody's game. But I'm going to go with Duke, man. They just, I don't know, man.
Cooper Flagg's the man, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
What about Walter Clayton Jr., though? Do you think he'll go top 5 pick, Walter Clayton Jr.? After this tournament,
he should,
and I think
go
top 5.
Yeah, I think he'll go top 5. Hey, bro, with that quick release and the clutch play of his, that I've gotten to witness, that kid's special, man. He got something, bro. Like the way that bucket when I can't remember if he got the board or not, but he had a layup wide open, and then he looped back to the 3 line, didn't even set. He pulled some Steph Curry shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He just, and the release was so quick. I was like, bro, that's pro status right there, man.
Steph Curry might be probably one of his idols. Shit.
Man, he showed playing like it. Yeah, he been clutch. He looks really good, man. I believe he should go top 5 in the draft coming up. So yeah. Clayton doing his thing, man.
All right, well, that's good. That's how we got the picks going. Final Four. We'll see if that plays out next week. We'll recap and talk about our picks and if we were right or not. We both pretty much went with the same thing. I wish Watani Fahim was here.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, and I apologize. We should have. When we came on, we should have told everybody Watani wasn't going to be here tonight. He had some technical difficulties, but he'll definitely be back here next episode. Watani, we love you. We might even have him call in this episode. We never know, but yeah, he probably won't. But we'll see him next episode. He'll be around. We're also going to have other people call in as well. We got maybe our son's going to call in on some baseball stuff in the future.
Yep, absolutely.
We got our homie from the barbershop gonna be calling in. We have the barbershop segment call in, sometime. Yeah. So definitely looking forward to new segments coming up in the future. So
sure.
Keep tuning in, keep subscribing and watching. Spend this little time with us, man. We make you forget about what's happening, out there, all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, man.
And if you like
chill
sports,
with us,
we talking that knowledge. We talking that knowledge, and you might disagree with us, and that's good too. Comment.
It's all good. Yeah.
In the video comments, comment. We'll hit you back. We can go back and forth, and then one day
on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes.
Do it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes, please. And then one day we might go live with this thing, and just go live, and then we're gonna need people to chime in. So, I think that'll happen pretty soon.
No doubt.
Because I'm feeling the live show. I think we need to do a live show.
It's gonna be off the chain.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So looking forward to that. But keeping moving on. What do we got on the list?
Yeah, what we got
Final
next,
Four? Bro? Some stuff,
yeah, what's been going down? CJ?
Recently, there was on Get Up, there was Marcus Morris. He was mentioning, they were talking about the teams, the Western Conference and the NBA.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he thinks he could see a scenario where the Lakers could win the championship this year. I see it up there, boy.
Let's
I
go.
know, I know you like hearing that.
Let's go.
But and then also, on the backdrop of what happened last night, the Lakers lost to the Warriors, Steph and them showed up, showed out.
Sure did.
Yeah. And they beat the Lakers. That was the first time they beat them this year. I think they're 1-3 against the Lakers, but basically 1-0 with Jimmy Butler. Or did they? Yeah, I think they're 1-0 with Jimmy Butler.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and so the Jimmy Butler team, I think Jimmy Butler and Steph, they only lost 2 games when they both play.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so what I'm saying right there. Yeah, so what Marcus Morris said, he said he could see the Lakers when, I guess he compared OKC's record against the Western Conference with the Lakers' record against the Western Conference, and it was almost similar.
Okay.
They were almost similar. Like OKC might have had maybe only like 2 more wins.
Yeah.
But then, lately, LeBron got hurt. The Lakers ain't looking too good. The Lakers lost to the Warriors last night. Doncic only had 17. Of course, LeBron showed up. He had like 33.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, he's a star now.
20-something.
He's bona fide. Yeah, you know what I mean? But Luka didn't come along on the ride with them. So can you see any, relevance in what Marcus Morris said about him seeing, saying that the Lakers could win it all?
Man, it's, honestly, it's going to be a tall task, man, for them to get the chip. Reason being, man, the bench, they got to show up. Like last night against the Warriors, they didn't show up. Maybe the night before, something like that, they showed up.
Doncic didn't show up either, though, too.
Yeah,
But
Doncic had an off night, and that's going to happen every now and then. He just ran off how many 30-plus games in a row. So the bench has to show up, man, for the Lakers, bro, especially without without a true big man that's a starter. Like, I like Jackson Hayes. He would be great off the bench, though, for me. Like, he would be great off the bench, 18 minutes a game, 20 minutes a game, maybe, maybe half the game, come in with some energy, do what you do, get some lobs, and do your thing.
So you would start small? You would start small?
No, well,
instead of starting him, I mean, who else you gonna start in his place, though?
What I mean is, right now he has to start. But if I had a choice,
in a good scenario,
they've been needing another big man. Everybody's been saying it. Everybody knows it. That I think that's gonna hurt them, and it's gonna really, really hurt their chances of actually winning the chip this year. You know what I mean? It's something they could definitely fix for next season. But man, it's gonna be tough, bro. I'm gonna be realistic, man. Obviously that's my squad, love them, but playoffs.
So was Marcus Morris tripping? Marcus Morris tripping? He going a little too far,
man. Yeah, he going a little too far. I think the only way that LA can actually win the title this year, I mean, they would have to go off the chain, bro. And the bench would have to step up every night.
Dorian Smith, was disappointing. Dorian Smith was disappointing last night. He didn't show up.
Yeah, he had an off night.
He's inconsistent. I don't think he'll ever be consistent enough for them to win the championship. So they need more there, coming off the bench there. Man, I don't see how they doing it. They can't sustain that defense that they be playing. Sometimes they go on the stretches when they were on that winning streak. Their defense, they were switching everything. You can't keep that up. You cannot keep that up in the playoffs. And we know, the Warriors have a better defense than they do. And I think if the Lakers were to play the Warriors in the playoffs, they might beat them still. I'm not saying the Warriors are going to just necessarily beat the Lakers, but I think both of those teams will get handled by OKC. Houston, I'm not really.
I would like to.
Yeah, Denver can handle. Yeah, Denver can handle if all of the starters for Denver step up. But then there's a sleeper, the Clippers now. The Clippers are in the mix. You know what I mean? And so it's gonna be hard. So
West, brother.
Yeah. Now the only way they'll have to play that defense, but their offense is gonna have to explode. And like you said, their bench ain't there enough. Yeah, and if Luka and LeBron go crazy with Austin Reeves, maybe their bench doesn't have to do as much, but can they sustain that defense?
That's the hard thing.
I don't think they can.
Right, and that's been the inconsistency, especially lately. It's been the defense, man. They've been, pretty bad. So hopefully they can flip the switch, though. When the playoffs come.
The way the Warriors are looking, I mean, do you think the Warriors are a better team than the Lakers right now?
That's hard to say. I'd say maybe they're on an even playing field because if
I think so.
You know what I mean? Because the Warriors also they kind of inconsistent with their bench at times.
Yeah. What's homie's got with I was gonna say Porzingis, not Porzingis, but
Pozinski.
Yeah, Podzinski.
Yeah.
He went nuts, man.
He had one of them games.
Yeah,
he went out of his mind.
Like, holy cow. Yeah. Jimmy Butler didn't even have to step up that much because he went crazy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Jimmy Butler was like, oh, this is nice.
He kind of had an off night, actually, Jimmy Buckets.
He did. At the end, he came through with a key, play and getting to the line and doing his thing. You know what I mean? If you call on him, he'll succeed.
He'll show up.
That's why they're so dangerous. So dangerous. Everybody's the Lakers dangerous because of Luka Doncic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jimmy Butler on the Warriors with the savvy of Draymond going nuts down there, and then they still got Looney. Looney's a champion, blood.
Hell
Looney
yeah.
Blood.
Hell
I'm telling you, yeah. And so right now.
Yeah, they do got a better bench though with Podzinski.
They're looking more dangerous. They're looking more dangerous right now.
Moody out there, lighting it up from the outside,
that's
bro.
The key. Yeah,
He's
going nuts.
Good, bro.
Yeah,
he got really good.
Yeah. They said if he go nuts, then they're gonna be really good. You know, if he can. Yeah. And I noticed that game last night, he was getting off, but at times he kind of disappeared a little bit. But they didn't really need him too much
because Podzinski went crazy.
Podzinski was going nuts. Yeah,
crazy.
Exactly.
Now, when he hit that half quarter, that Steph Curry shot, hey, he hit a couple Steph Curry shots last night. I was like, we know who he's been hanging out with and learning from the last couple years.
Yeah, so that was the difference maker right there, because when you saw the Lakers turning on that defense, that good defense, the last man that might be open was Podzinski, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was making them. So they were playing hella good D, switching, but when they got to Podzinski, they were closing in on him, but then he would make it. He would hit that three.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He
was driving to the hole too. You know what I mean? It was his best game ever. It was his best game ever. Yeah. Ever. He might have had one game, you know, we ain't saw that was crazy, but that game right there was probably his best game ever as a pro.
Probably, and it was in a big moment, you know what I mean, in LA. That was big for the kid, man. He played exceptional.
Yes, I'd probably put them, you know, Warriors and Lakers neck and neck right now. We're gonna see how the season ends with these last 5 games, I think, or so left.
Yeah,
and then we'll be able to judge going into the playoffs really if the Lakers are above the Warriors or the Warriors are above the Lakers. You know what I mean? We're gonna see.
Yeah.
We're going to see. That's going to be interesting. But definitely something to keep an eye on. The NBA is heating up on its way to the playoffs. So we'll keep you posted on that. You know, Boston's the champs. We're going to see if anybody can take them out. If they can get past Cleveland in the East, we'll see if that happens.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if the Clippers can just maybe they'll sneak up on everybody. Kawhi Leonard's back and balling out. You know what I mean? And we know if Kawhi's on the court and he's feeling good, he's one of the most dangerous players.
It's something to worry about. Yeah,
in the NBA. Yeah.
Got to be on the court, though, homie.
Yeah, which leads me to who is the most dangerous player in the NBA? Recently, I think it was First Take, they was debating, you know, and the topic was like, is Steph Curry the most dangerous or feared player in the NBA right now? Okay. You know what I mean? Feared player, And so, you know, on that being said, who do you think's the most feared player in the NBA right now on April 4th, March 2025?
Man, brother.
I'll give you a moment to think. You could think about it. I mean, you know.
I'm pretty much there, homie. I'm pretty much there.
I have to think about it. I'm like, are you? Who's the most feared?
Who's the most feared? Where you like,
feared?
Man, I don't want this dude to do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the babyface assassin, Steph Curry, bruh.
Okay. Wow.
You don't want Steph hooking?
Man. Last night he hit some three. I'm just like, holy shit! You know they going in. You know they going in.
And when he hit that layup under the hoop and he was like running full speed,
bro.
and
I wanted to almost show a highlight of it on the show
and it
today.
Went right off the glass. I was like, even my wife was like, damn.
Yeah. Another play though. I almost wanted to show a highlight of it on the show today as we were talking about it. Well, did you see Steph shake up Luka? Oh my gosh, boy. He said, shik, shik, shik. Went right by his ass, and there was nothing anybody could do, and just Steph just laid it up. He made Luka look like, boy, don't try it.
Yeah, don't you step your ass out, your slow ass out here, boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on roller skate.
Mm-hmm.
Skate.
Hey,
roll, bounce.
Hell yeah.
That's what he had Luka.
Boy, man, if I play it, that's exactly what it looked like. Boy, because you know Curry has one of the best handles in the ever.
For sure.
A lot of people don't talk about that. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't.
Man, his handles are crazy stupid.
Always been insane. Always.
Crazy stupid. You know what I mean?
And his finishing at the rim.
Who do you think has the best handles ever in the NBA? Kyrie
Irving, Jamal Crawford,
Allen
Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Those are the top right there.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some other guys, but them dudes on another level when it comes to
they
ball
can handle
handling,
that basketball.
bro.
Exactly.
Them boys like that, dog.
So they was debating, and who said somebody said Kawhi Leonard on that First Take show.
I think that was Morris. Yeah.
Was it Morris who said Kawhi Leonard? Did we get it backwards? Who said that?
I think it was him too.
Said, okay, well, ain't he making headlines?
He was on two different shows. I think in the same day. Day.
That's
and
right.
He was,
Well, ain't he making headlines? But definitely. He said Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. Well, okay. I agree. Right now, no. Like, I don't want to hear that shit right now. But I understood what he meant by a healthy Kawhi when he was 100% healthy. Yeah. That's a dude to fear because of the both ends of the floor thing.
What about Joker, though? What about SGA? What about SGA, bud?
Well,
we
my brother,
legendary shooting. Yeah,
no. Check this out. When I just said Steph is the most feared, guess what? My next guy, Joker, because he does it all. Like, so you gotta worry about him. You gotta he better strike fear in your heart. If not, he'll prove why you should be scared when it's all said and done after he get that 30, 15, and 12 on you. Yeah, the Joker, man, the dude is special, bro. Dude is different, bro.
He is. It's kind of crazy, bro.
The whole all around game, everything that he does. Yeah, he's top. He's cracked the top 15, 20 ever.
And what about Giannis? What about Giannis? He just went crazy. He had what, Giannis he just went nuts with.
He did.
Giannis, when he going crazy too, he might shit. Man.
Nah, he one of them ones, bro. I mean, you know, he's not the he's not the passer that Jokic is on a nightly basis. But no, I hear what you're saying. When he going like that, like the run when they won the chip, yeah, he's a different beast, man. These athletes right now, man, are something else.
So we talked it out, and you said Steph, and I almost got to agree with you, man. When Steph has the ball in his hands, it's almost like this. He gonna make it. He gonna make it. He gonna make it, and he damn near every time makes it, man. So that's scary. And those motherfuckers is busting for three, not
and
twos.
You can't leave him.
They busting for threes, and he will go to the rack on you too. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You crowd that 3-point line.
He'll go to the rack.
Yeah, there's not much people can do, man. When this chef is cooking.
Yeah, the best shooter of all time has to be the scariest player.
Straight up, bro. I give you that.
Yeah, and, the most feared player. He would have to say,
because his range. You know what I mean? Like it's like you got to cover him 35 feet out. You can't leave him an inch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So,
okay. Yeah.
The babyface assassin, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah. He's that deadly at shooting.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anyway, but we're gonna stay tuned. We're gonna see what happens going into the playoffs, see what Curry does, see what Kawhi Leonard does, see what Joker does, see what SGA does. I mean, we can even throw Tatum in there. You know what I mean? They're quiet as hell.
Hey, they quiet. I was just about to say, it's quiet over there. Everybody better watch the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because Missoula and them boys, they're like, y'all ain't talking about us.
Yeah. And
Batman and Robin. Y'all asses.
Batman and Robin, boy. Gotham City, Batman and Robin, Brown and Tatum.
Man,
Brown and Tatum. You could either one could be any given night could be Batman or Robin. You know what I mean? One could be Batman one night, the other one could be Batman the other night. That's why they're so deadly.
With the supporting
it's not just
cast.
Tatum, it's Brown. Yeah, and don't let Porzingis be playing. You know what I mean?
or Holiday or
yeah.
What's the homie name? Roundhead with the Derek White, nigga.
Yeah, he be getting on fire, boy.
The little Peyton Pritchard. Dangerous.
They good.
Horford's still moving around. I'm like, that's Al still doing it, bro.
Man, yeah, exactly.
He's still doing it.
It's gonna be good. I don't think Cleveland has enough to bump them off. But we're gonna see.
Yeah.
But nobody else in the East, other than those two teams, have a chance.
It'd be a miracle.
I don't want to hear no New York. I don't want to hear no
Milwaukee because Dame's out. It's not going down.
Even with Dame in, they ain't showed me enough. Fuck that.
It's not going down.
Yeah, no. So and then we're gonna see come out the West. Clippers are making a good run right now.
Yeah, man.
Lakers, of course, the best team, OKC.
Denver.
They might be the truth. OKC might just destroy everybody.
They are the truth.
That would be a good finals, man. OKC against Boston. That would be a good
excellent.
One. Yeah,
that'd be excellent.
Definitely. Yep.
That'd be excellent.
Yeah. Warriors would be good. Lakers would be good. Even the Clippers would be good. I think people would the Lakers or Warriors would be better than the Clippers, but people could respect the Clippers because there's so much history there with James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, a champion, just like LeBron and Curry.
Yep.
So out of those three teams, unless SGA and them got to say something about it, but yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait.
Yeah, what you think the Clippers gonna do in the playoffs this year, bro? You think they gonna make a
well? That's why I keep bringing them up. I keep bringing them up because they are dangerous.
Yeah. They got a hell of a coach.
They're real dangerous.
Yeah,
they got one of the best coaches. One of the best coaches. One of the all-time clutch players of all time.
Yep.
One of the best guards
of all time.
All time. Yeah.
Straight up.
They have the top 5 big men centers in the game right now. Zubac, you know what I mean? And they're all close and together. There's no I saw a picture of all of them and they were all taking a picture together, shit, late one night and shit. I'm like, watch out for them motherfuckers.
Real
right
brothers,
there.
bro.
Kawhi has to be healthy though. That's the only key. Kawhi has to be Kawhi. Otherwise, all that other shit falls apart.
Yep, he got to be 100%.
The one who can hold it together. Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
Got to be 100%.
Just like LeBron, he can hold the Lakers together, but LeBron has to be the shit. You know what I mean? Last game, he scored 33 last night, but he needs to play even better than that. You know,
he's gonna be ready for the playoffs.
And Luka needs to go nuts like he did last year in the playoffs.
Dog, when them off start, them two motherfuckers. There ain't gonna be no question about what they gonna be doing.
Yeah,
it's about the motherfuckers.
The bench.
What y'all gonna do?
But
Vincent, you gonna
Vincent been showing up. Vincent been showing up. Yeah.
He didn't last night
because last year that boy was a ghost. He couldn't, and he never made it in. He never got the rotation. But he's been showing up. But Austin Reeves has been balling out, man. He's a baller, man. I don't care.
Nice with it. Hey, Austin Reeves, if you listening to this, bro, way to get your contract and get to work. Man, because you've improved, bro, crazy. This year, man, you putting dudes on the stream, bro. He doing whatever he want, bro. They can't.
He's good.
Man.
He's good.
He's real good, man. Way to be worth your money, dog. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, and I don't believe in Houston. I don't believe in
not yet. They're a little too young.
Teams.
Yeah, they're very athletic, young, tough. You know what I mean? Got a real good coach. It's gonna take them some time.
Matter of fact, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give an update on the women's. Oh yeah,
okay, what's cracking?
Like we said, UConn is doing it to UCLA. It's gonna be UConn against South Carolina. Right now it's 39-22.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Gino, I mean, come on, the most legendary
UConn
coach in women's college basketball, dog.
Yep. And right now, real time, Nuggets Warriors right now.
Okay, what's good?
6:33 left in the first.
Okay.
Nuggets are up 21-17 over the Warriors. So they're neck and neck still. Nuggets up by 4. We're going to see how that game. It is on a back-to-back, so the Warriors are going to be, tired after last night. They wanted that one against the Lakers bad, and they got it.
Yeah, they got
so we'll see if the Nuggets take advantage of that. Right now it's 23-19 with 6 minutes in the first.
Okay.
The Lakers are due to come on in 5 minutes against the Pelicans. That is a must-win for the Lakers since they lost last night. Oh, and a sleeper down here. I didn't even see this.
What's up?
Oh, Thunder at the Rockets. 15 seconds left, and the Rockets whooped on the Thunder.
Okay.
25. It just went final. Damn, it should have disappeared. 125 to. Goddamn. Anyway, no, 125 to 111. The Rockets.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say this real quick. The Thunder ain't tripping, bro.
No,
you know what I'm saying? They're like,
no,
we need it. We need a little break. You know, we need a little time off, dude.
Yeah,
like it's we. You know, let's catch our breath a little bit. Let's settle in. Let's stay healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got some work to do.
While we giving live updates of games, congrats to my Oakland A's. They got the win 6-3 over the Rockies, which is big because they got swept against the Chicago Cubs.
Okay.
The first home stint in Sacramento ever. They did not win one game.
Damn.
So I'm happy to say, you know, in Colorado, they won 6-3. We'll see how long it takes them to get a win in Sacramento.
Hey,
don't get me started on that shit.
The A's are playing in Sac Town?
Blood. Don't get me started on that shit. On that little where the River Cats play right there by the river. That's where the A's at right now. And but they're called Athletic A. That they're just the Athletics. They're not Sacramento A's. Oakland
yeah, because they can't be the Oakland A's.
Yeah, and so we started out. You know, we had a series against the Mariners, and we split with them 2-2. And then we went into the Cubs series, first homestand, first time an MLB team has played their games in Sacramento.
Okay.
And the Cubs whooped our ass. I mean, there was one game that ended like 18-3, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, no, they went nuts, man. It was like the Cubs like that little park more than we do.
Yeah, they were feeling it. They were like, it's good over here.
They was roping, man. So I just want to say, man, the A's got another victory.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're like 3-4. Let me double check. But yeah, we'll see. And then we know the Yankees are on a tear. They're undefeated, right? The Yankees, the Dodgers. The
Dodgers, dog.
The Yankees are on a tear though too. The Yankees beat the Pirates today. The Giants are doing good as well.
That's what I heard, bro.
Yeah, New York's 5-2. They beat Pittsburgh.
Okay.
The Giants though, they beat the Mariners. Mariners ain't no joke. The Giants are 6-1, bro.
Okay. They
6-1, brother.
Can't ask for much more.
Yeah, my son said he going to the game tomorrow night. Their first night game. Today was their first home game. They're hot right now. The Giants are hot.
Yeah, man.
So I wonder. We'll definitely. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I wonder if both our sons is going to meet up at the baseball game this year.
Well, they will. They always do.
Year. Yeah, they kind of
they always do.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keyshawn and Darian.
Yep. What's up, boys?
Love y'all, boys. Our oldest. You know what I mean? What's happening?
What's good?
Yep. They out there making us proud, you know. So keep it going, y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all, man.
Dodgers lost, though. Dodgers lost against the Phillies, but the Dodgers are 8-1, so they had their first loss today.
Yeah, their first L tonight.
But, hey, against baseball. Philly's 6-1.
Yeah. So it's
just like the Giants.
Yeah. They hot too, you know?
You could start to see, like, the dominant teams, you know. Philly, LA, New York. The Giants seem to be in there.
Yep.
We'll see, you know, if it ain't this
That's good for the Bay.
Luck, you know. Exactly, because the A's, it's going to be a while. The A's will not make the playoffs this year, and I'm hate to say it. I wish they would, but I'm not, you know, going to be a dreamer.
Yeah.
It's reality. Our pitching's not good enough, and our young bats, you know, they have to be, you know, in a real good groove to do something good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll keep everybody posted on that.
Yep. Yes,
on
sir.
baseball. You know, we'll get, we love
Talk
it.
about the MLB. Yeah.
Oh yeah, always. Yep, whatever. So definitely comment if there's, a team that you guys want to get a shout out on, or a team y'all want us to talk on, leave in the comments, and we'll cover whatever, be a part of the show with us, and we'll get down with it. You know what I mean? So subscribe and comment and everything. We're gonna keep reminding you, on YouTube. We trying to push the
Please
YouTube,
do.
but
yes, sir.
yeah, we ain't gonna stop. We do this shit for the fun of it. You know what I mean? It's a chance for me to chop it up with my best friends, and so that's why we do it. And at the same time, we just letting everybody else, check it out with us.
Hell yeah, man. Doing something better than doing nothing.
Exactly. And we love sports.
Doing something.
Yeah. Why not talk sports? You know what I mean? And life,
Hell
whatever.
Yeah. No doubt.
But let's keep it moving. We almost coming down. We got some stories coming up, some good stuff. But these pro days just happened. Shador Sanders had his pro day.
I was watching.
They said that went pretty good. That went good. Another pro day was Gentie, the running back from Boise.
Okay. Yeah.
He had a good pro day too. These are two players, which makes this significant, is that they didn't compete at the NFL Combine this year.
Right.
They chose to sit it out, and so they're finally, putting some stuff on tape. And it went down. Gentie, I was surprised he didn't run the 40. But kind of like you were saying earlier, if you're already the top guy, why would you? Go look at the tape. I ain't got to run for you. Shit.
2,600. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 2,600.
That's
on
the
y'all.
That's the second most ever in FBS history. You know what I mean? So this boy's a legend, man. Definitely. Gentie.
Hey, that boy was looking like a motherfucking iron bowling ball.
Man, crazy. Yeah, he had his shirt off at the
that motherfucker
doing the drills and shit. I'm like, damn.
Ooh, I'm like, that boy compact. That boy finna. Hey, whatever team he go to, they gonna be some happy campers.
Yeah, a lot of people now, they're projecting the Raiders to get him at number 6.
Ooh,
and
man.
Because they don't think we'll have a shot at Shador Sanders, and of course not Cam either. So they're like, oh, they'll need a running back, so maybe they'll get Gentie. You know what I mean?
Maybe. What would you do, CJ? What would you do if you run in Vegas and it's really going down like that, and you wanted Shador, but he gone. The quarterback's gone. You got Geno. You guys got him paid. I believe, right? Did y'all got him paid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, definitely, we paid him yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I can't find my little cursor. Right here we go. We paid him yesterday, and on a $75 million extension.
Okay.
He got yesterday. And so congrats to Geno.
Good shit, Geno.
Yeah,
good
we
shit,
got
homie.
him done. We didn't have to pay too high. I know it was only for 3 years. Oh, 2 year, 75. So total 2 years. So yeah, we did pay him. We paid him pretty good, but for short term. So we're not on the hook for long term. We just got to break him off this year and next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a top tier quarterback.
But yeah, getting back to your question, what I would do. I would not pick Gentie with the second pick. I don't know.
That's a hard 6, right?
I said second. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know what you meant.
The sixth pick. If we're not going to get Shador Sanders, if he's not there, then and the Raiders, we already have defensive ends right now. We got Kuntz signed back. We really believe in him.
Yeah.
Of course, Crosby. So, we're not going to pull somebody like Abdul Carter, but.
Yeah, would you go edge again, or probably not? What would you do?
And we're assuming Travis Hunter is going to be gone. Yeah, he'll be gone.
Gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He won't be around.
We already have our D-line pretty much set enough to where we wouldn't have to, use a high pick on getting Graham or somebody from Michigan.
Yeah.
So I can see why a lot of people are saying Gentie.
Hey, bro.
But
You pair him with Brock Bowers. You're starting to build a talented fucking young offense. Damn. With those two
Gentie.
kids. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then Bowers, your tight end. You guys are starting some shit. But I understand what you're saying. Because you're like, but what if we get the best fucking offensive tackle
we don't
in
have
the
a
draft?
big, I know, but is that a top 10 generational talent? There might not be a tackle. Just because he's the best tackle in the draft don't mean he's generational talent that's going to lead you to the promised land.
Thank you. So that's what you're thinking. You're like, I'm not trying to miss on none of these picks.
Yeah. There's no offensive lineman like who was it? Joe Alt? Was it Alt that San Diego? Or
LA,
Hardball. San Diego.
Right.
But yeah, the Chargers.
Hardball ain't playing.
But there's no offensive lineman like that this year in the draft, so I wouldn't go there.
True that.
Plus, we have the youngsters, Powers, Glaze. We have some young talent in there that we think we can hold up. I mean, it is you could go offensive lineman if you really wanted to, build that O line.
Or get the best guard or center.
Yeah, exactly.
Or get the kid.
Who's that?
I might get the kid, Gentie.
Yeah. That now that I'm talking it out, I'm like, well, shit, damn.
And solidify it, like, but here we go, y'all.
I don't know if we have a second round pick. I gotta double check that. If we had a high second rounder, you can get another running back that high.
Absolutely.
But low second round.
Yeah, no, they're out there.
That's good. Partner from Ohio State. Both the boys from Ohio State. Both of them.
Either one, huh? Henderson or Judkins.
Yeah, exactly. The boy from North Carolina.
He might not be there by the second round.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a handful. It's not.
He
might
not be there.
Gentie, and then nobody can come close to him. You know what I mean?
There's about 5.
So that's why it depends on our second round pick.
Absolutely.
So
that's how you got to be thinking.
If we have a high second round pick, then I might go with Gentie. If you think a handful of those backs are going to be gone, by then, and they might not be, depending on who needs what. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know a lot of teams. They like to build it. They gonna go for them edge guys, them edge rushers, and those damn tackles. Whoever can come in and start right away, and then later the receivers and backs and stuff. Hey, what about y'all getting what's homeboy out of Ohio State? A receiver, man, that motherfucker.
Hey, bro.
Nice, CJ.
People would talk shit because
they'd be like, what?
Because it's so high of a pick, and he's due to go maybe around 15th, 16th, 17th. What's his name?
Ibuka.
Ibuka. Ibuka. Yeah, that boy. He's gonna be nice.
He's a fucking.
What about the boy from McMillan?
Yeah,
he's gonna be like a. He gonna be like an Evans, you know what I mean? Evans, so
straight up.
Is he that generational? You can't use it at the number. You gotta go Gentie. You gotta go. So I'm on the train right now.
Yeah, let's go.
If we don't get Shador Sanders,
get Gentie. I would do it.
And if you did something crazy like getting Abdul Carter just because.
If he slid for some reason, which I don't know if he will, he's that good, bro.
He probably will. Once you look at the top 5,
if he's there's 2 quarterbacks. Y'all will get him.
There's 2 quarterbacks going off. There's Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's
3. So 4 and 5.
He's going.
Abdul Carter
won't go to you guys.
But where though? He wouldn't go to maybe the Browns are going to get a quarterback. Maybe Giants or Browns.
The Browns are talking about maybe the Browns are talking about maybe getting Abdul Carter on the other side of motherfucking Myles Garrett.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Abdul Carter's there, why not get him on the other side with Crosby, and then have Kuntz as depth?
Yeah,
boy. And then you got Wilkins coming back from injury.
No, I'd be happy for y'all if that happened. But I'm just telling you right now, my brother.
Yeah. There's no high linebackers. We need a linebacker.
Carter, Abdul won't be there.
Won't be there.
If y'all can't trade up to get him,
okay,
he's
so
gone.
you're guaranteeing me that the top 5 picks are going to be Cam, Shador, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter.
That's 4 for sure. Though I can guarantee you those 4. Nobody else I can guarantee. But I would go on the record right now on our podcast
and say those 4
those
be
4,
gone. Yeah,
they gone.
Wow.
I don't know in what order, but they gone. No way.
So who would be the next 5th? Who would be the 5th guy that either the Giants or the Raiders might got to get Gentie then, but somebody might not be running back.
They might not need a back. See, and that'll leave them to y'all. That's probably why they got him going to y'all.
The Giants could use Gentie.
They sure could. But would they? Yeah, I don't know what they would do. Would they go?
The Giants won't get a quarterback if the Titans get a quarterback.
Yeah, and see, this is why I love the draft, bro. Right fucking here. And the day of, when it's going down, we don't know, bruh. Teams will do some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Man, 3rd pick might be Austin Gentie. Like, what?
Wow.
Like, they didn't get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Like, they were hiding it the whole time. Yeah. We was.
Yeah.
It was a business move.
Yeah.
We didn't show y'all all our cards right away. Yeah, so I love the fucking draft, man. And y'all in a good spot. So are the Niners.
Yeah.
I like being at 11. When we kept losing, the faithful, they were mad.
Yeah.
I was like, well, if it is that way, it is that way. It's gonna be a down year. Keep losing.
And get a pick, yeah.
Because if we could get the corner from Michigan, because we lost Charvarius, I would love it.
Well, isn't he supposed to go in the top 10?
Yeah, we're 11, so it can still happen.
What if the Raiders grabbed him at number 6? But you can't pass up on those other talents. Yeah,
it's like, what do you do?
It's hard,
It's hard, bro.
Gentie.
Yeah, do you let a running back go that's like that?
And we need a running back. You had Gentie and Mostert back there.
Oh, let's go. I like that, dog.
And then Madison, if we ain't got rid of Madison, I don't think.
You will if you get Gentie.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to pay Madison that much, so we could have all of them.
No, he's really good too. He's really good.
Yeah, no,
man.
he's decent. Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He's not
a compliment. He would need a compliment guy.
Don't have him starting for you. Yeah, that's for sure.
Nah, just have him come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And compliment, and he'll kill it. He'll kill it there.
But we also need receiver. So
no, bro. Like
it makes it exciting. Well,
does.
We could use a quarterback, but we don't really need a quarterback right now.
Yeah, you gotta prioritize. If you know, and you gotta go like if we grab, you don't pass on generational stuff. So say y'all get Gentie, and then the next round get a fucking receiver. They're out there, man. The talent pool in this draft, I believe in it, man. It's gonna be a lot of Pro Bowlers. It's gonna be a lot of ballers that sustain long careers, man, in this draft, man. There's the talent's up.
It is.
It's up, man. So
we're gonna see. And then
it's gonna be fun.
We kind of went on that route talking about Gentie because of his pro day, but then Shador Sanders had his pro day too.
He sure did. He showed out.
It's like, is there you think there's a chance where Shador goes before Cam? I think so. I think so.
Now, okay, is it possible? Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I would pick Shador over Cam.
Right. You said that, a couple episodes ago. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mel Kiper has Shador as his number 1 quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because, man, like, look, his pocket presence, his intelligence of the game, his coolness, his toughness. I didn't know all 4 of his college years, he had to learn a different system because he had a different coordinator every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he's one of those guys.
Man.
I'm picking up the offense. I guarantee
baller,
you,
man.
I ain't gonna be one of them motherfuckers that's in here lost. Like, I don't really know. Like, I'm just winging it out. Nah, that ain't him, bro. Yeah.
Nope.
His pops was talking, man. Prime, I love you, Prime.
Yeah,
I mean, to be able to talk about your son the way you do, man, and just keep it 100, keep it a buck, bruh.
Yeah,
I love it, man. The black
straight
excellence you show, bruh. I love Prime, man. I got mad respect for Prime, bro.
Yeah, me
mad
too.
respect, dog. What a man. What a
From
man.
day one. I mean, ever since how he carried himself, even as a player, all that shit, boy.
Yeah, straight up, man.
Definitely. How he treats people as well.
Yeah, no doubt. But no, Shador showed out, man. I got to watch it a little bit. You know, it's just throwing, but you gotta, you know, you're looking for the talent when they're having the pro days and stuff like that. The arm talent, the ball placement.
Yeah.
Of course, he's got all that, man. So it's it was a good thing, and hey, I wish nothing but the best for him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else we got, bro?
So Dion. So yeah, he had a good one. Pro day draws an audience.
Yeah, big audiences out there.
Good. He did what he had to do. Travis Hunter didn't. He didn't even do anything. But like we were saying, why would you?
No, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, why would you? I'd be like, I don't feel like it.
Fucking Heisman winner, and he played both sides of the ball.
He plays both,
the whole year.
And you don't even know which position he's better at. You know, it makes it hard, you know.
Yeah, he was out there running routes today. I was like, damn, dog.
Yeah.
Wow. The athleticism is off the charts, man.
What did it say? It said Sanders was his normal accurate self at Friday workout, especially on some deep balls, though. It's hard to take too much out of the passing expedition in shorts and no defense against them. But
right.
It's a pro day. Ain't nobody going to have that in a pro day. Yeah, they be trying to hate.
Had it? They always hating. Who else has had defense on a pro day?
Whoever wrote this with, but one throw, a 55-yarder with good accuracy to Jimmy Horn Jr.
when he flipped,
stood out.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Jimmy Horn Jr. is a beast, you know. That's good.
I like it, bro.
And I'm like, who wrote this shit? You know what I mean? Like,
biggest
quarterback, blah, blah, blah. He didn't even have to do a pro day, Shador Sanders. But it says he shows accuracy. Like, you didn't think he wasn't?
Yeah. Like what the fuck you talking about?
They hella stupid. They hella dumb,
stupid, bro.
Yeah,
check this shit out. Look, hate on Shador all you want, but it's gonna come down to he's gonna get a chance, and when he does, he's gonna show you what he's about.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
man, I want it to be
about to happen. Yeah, I know. I would
love
that. I would love that for y'all.
But there's no possible way I see it happening.
I know, man. Without y'all trading
there's 3 teams that technically need a quarterback. 3 that are before us.
So he's gone, man. Just start to get it out your heart now.
Yeah.
And start thinking of the next thing, the next best thing, which is Ashton Gentie. and in the end, you'll be all right. Because hey, look how I guarantee you did not see Brock Bowers coming to y'all. You didn't see it. I did not. I was not even expecting that. Nowhere near that. And when y'all drafted him, I was like, Antonio Pierce. Wow. I was like, there you go. I was like, hey, actually, yeah, that's what y'all need. Like, it's time to get the shit going, man. It's about these athletes now, bruh. It's about the star power. Dudes that can get out there right away and fucking show out.
Yeah.
Gentie's one of them.
Yeah, he is. Definitely.
You know what I mean? So if he, next year, if he fall to y'all and y'all get him, that's gonna work out well. It'll be about what y'all do in the following rounds. After that, that'll really, seal the deal in the draft for y'all.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
yeah, we're gonna see. I hope, man. We'll see. Yeah, when we got Brock, after we missed out on the quarterback, what's his name from Washington? Atlanta picked him. When Atlanta picked him.
Oh, Penix. Yeah, they stole him from y'all.
Penix.
Yeah.
And so that kind of was a shock. And I'm like, damn, who do we go with now?
Yeah.
And then once they got Brock, I'm like, okay, I was with it. I was happy. I was like, get the best athlete available then. If you can't get the quarterback, you wanted, then
and then he breaks records.
Yeah. So that was a good one. And as soon as we made it, I was like, okay, I'm down with it. You know what I mean?
Right. I remember I hit you up. I'm like, boy, y'all gotta
definitely. You just know I was bummed out because I was looking for that quarterback, man.
And if y'all would have got Penix,
and I'm still looking for it. My dream as a Raider fan is to get a high, young, generational quarterback like Shador Sanders. You know what I mean? It's like we've never been able to do it because Derek Carr kept us hostage, or other quarterbacks kept us hostage. But now we got Geno. I mean, that's good for 2 years. He's a 2 year, 3 years.
Yeah,
he's good. I was glad when we got him.
He's a playoff guy. But I know what you mean, brother.
We can't
for the future,
hang our hat on the future. And then next year,
you're gonna have to start building it now.
And then next year, you hope you don't have a high pick because that means this year was a shot. You know what I mean?
Again.
And so then you don't get somebody like the Manning son, that comes out, who's another who's another generational quarterback. There might not be another generational quarterback besides him coming out in the next 2 years. It's like, damn.
Yeah, it's They come few and far in between, bro.
And I don't want to have this top 6 or the 6 or lower pick. That means your season went sideways. You know what I mean? So, man, what if we got Jackson Dart? What would you think about that? That would kind of be a waste of pick because Gentie's there, and you're like, well, why would you? And you don't know if Jackson Dart. I was watching some highlights of his pro day. I think it was his pro day, or they were just showing highlights. But I was like, damn, okay.
No, he could play.
I could see him being a good pro,
Brother.
But would you waste that pick at 6 on him,
Well, it ain't a waste if he'd come in and learn under Geno and get after it when he gets his shot.
Yeah.
It ain't a waste.
But to miss out on Gentie?
That's scary.
What if we get Howard from Ohio State in the 2nd round? Or the 3rd round, we can get the quarterback Gabriel from Oregon or something with a 3rd round pick. Maybe you scratch some magic. I mean, you see Purdy. You see Purdy with the last pick in the draft, bud. You know what I mean?
Round, last pick.
So you never know. You know what I mean? So I mean, we can get a nice little young quarterback maybe in a second. See, that's what I wanted, and that's what's going to lead us into this next topic. Because last year, I wanted the Raiders. If we didn't get the boy from Washington, I wanted to get Joe Milton III.
Oh yeah. We've been talking about him.
Tennessee?
Man.
Was it Tennessee,
bro?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Big ass quarterback. He had the strongest arm at the combine.
Yep.
And I was telling everybody, I'm like, man, if we don't get, why do I keep forgetting his name? What's the boy's name from Washington?
Jaden Daniels
Jr. Penix Jr.
Oh, Penix.
And I'm like, we don't get Penix. And I'm like, who can we get in a higher round in? I'm like, because I was watching the combine. I'm like, the boy Joe Milton, man, he had the strongest arm there. He's like 6'5", 6'6", brother. You know what I mean? Playing quarterback with the strongest arm, like a Josh Allen arm.
Yeah. Athletic too.
And so, the reason why I'm bringing him up because there was so what happened was last year in the last draft was New England picked him after they picked Drake May. They picked him in like the 5th round, 6th round. They got Joe Milton III. And I'm wondering why the damn Raiders, who the GM was sucked, and that's why he got his ass fired. I'm wondering, like, why the hell we didn't get somebody like that after we missed out on Penix Jr.?
Remember, we was going crazy on text back and forth. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they ain't got a quarterback, like, at all? Like, why not? Like, even a young guy like him,
Yeah. So what happened was Drake May came in, he played last year, but towards the end, I think it was the last game of the year, Joe Milton III finally got his chance to start in a regular season game for the New England Patriots.
Yeah,
and the boy got off.
Sure did.
The boy got off, man. I'm talking about like, whoa, that's like maybe he could be a star in the NFL. I mean, he's showing out at his first game.
Potential. He's got the potential.
And so what was a perfect segue into this is that just recently, New England traded him away. And he ain't even started his second year to the Dallas Cowboys to back up Dak Prescott, folks.
Wow. Why did they get rid of him, bro?
Yeah, Cowboy fans, you better be happy with that backup. I know that. If you don't know about him, go do some research, man. We're letting you know right here. Joe Milton III, man. Y'all got a good one, man. Watani, I know you ain't here right now, bro. I wish you was here to talk about it.
Brother.
Because, Cowboys, you know what I mean? You just got a good-ass backup to Dak, man.
Yeah, made a good move. A good move.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Finally.
And why you say why they got rid of him? The headline, Milton trade is more evidence than that Vrabel is in charge.
Okay.
It says Joe Milton is a physically gifted quarterback entering the second year of his rookie contract who showed tantalizing upside in New England Patriots 2024 season finale, what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
So why did the Patriots essentially dump him on the Cowboys? Just gave him away, for a third. I don't know what they gave away. It was cheap though, but part of the answer, obviously, it says involves Drake May. The number 3 pick in the 2024 NFL draft is New England's unquestioned quarterback of the future, and the only path to playing time for Milton would have been a serious injury to May. But why not keep Milton around as a low-cost, high-upside insurance policy?
That's what I say.
Yeah, and it says here that this is just more evidence that Mike Vrabel is in charge and he's doing everything as seen in the video player above. From talking to people, and I've gotten divergent opinions on this, the bottom line is that Vrabel's regimen was not going to have Joe Milton in the building when the team arrives on Monday. They were going to clear the decks of Joe Milton. Yeah, they scared.
Scared as a motherfucker.
Uh-huh. He might outshine or intimidate their future quarterback, Drake May.
They went with it. They made the decision, and he played well. He's a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, he's going to be good. Yeah.
The reason why, CJ, they let that dude go, because they were like, he might, let's get him out the building quick.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you text that to me that they traded him to the Cowboys, I was so angry. I'm like, why the fuck didn't the Raiders get him?
Yeah, you're like, what the hell? Like,
let's go get Joe Milton and then go ahead and get Gentie. We have our future young quarterback behind Geno, and we got Gentie in the building. Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? And now you're on your way. And then next rounds, man, what we need? O-line.
We need some
O-line.
DBs.
We need a receiver.
Another
DB.
corner. Yep. We could use a linebacker. Definitely another offensive lineman. Yeah. So I was mad, and it even justifies why my decision that I wish the Raiders would have got him last year is validated. Like, he was a good young talent, and we could have got him in the 5th round. You know what I mean? I think he went the 5th round. The 5th round? Something like that. But when New England got him, I saw why they got him. I was like, damn, they got 2 good young quarterbacks. They taking care of their quarterback problem, because obviously the Raiders haven't been able to figure it out for many years, man. Of course,
y'all.
I always tell everybody, we were kept hostage by Carr. I love Carr. He's a Raider for life, a legend.
Absolutely.
But he just wasn't that one.
Yep.
And he kept us from getting that one,
That's how it goes, man. Yeah, it's tough. And you got to keep pushing to find that one.
Yeah.
And they missed. They missed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Milton would have been excellent over there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I'm telling you. So we'll see, man, from this point on, what they do.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna see, but Cowboys, you got a good backup right there. So yeah, Jerry Jones did some good willing and dealing there. That was a good one that is not being talked about enough, but I think they will once they see this young man play more. It's crazy though, because he's gonna have to sit behind Dak, but Dak is getting older, and if Dak gets hurt, he will get a chance to shine. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they looking at. They're like, if she go down again, or you know, I mean, we need somebody in there that's serviceable, because Trey Lance isn't. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, they miss on that. They know
Niner
that.
fan. That's a Niner fan. Hell of man. Like, damn it, we wasted fucking some good
Swing
shit on him. We let up. Yeah, we gave away a lot for that garbage.
Yeah, he wasn't the one.
Okay. Before we get on out of here, man, I got a live update on the Nuggets Warriors game. It is 5:09 left in the second quarter. Nuggets up 51-48 over the Warriors. It's a close one, just like last night. I'm definitely going to go watch that one. And the Pelicans, watch out. The Pelicans are up 23-19 on the Lakers. Are the Lakers in trouble? That's what we want to know.
Man,
and we were all going to find out that going into the playoffs, and we will be talking about it next episode, next week. We will know more of what it's looking like, and we'll keep you up to date with that. But
I think they playing with niggas right now.
If the Lakers lose the game tonight, it's time to bring the alarm on that shit. I don't give a damn. I mean,
well, I think it just depends on how serious they taking it. Because I'm telling you, bro, when it come down to, what is there, 5 games left now?
Something like that.
Yeah. The regular season's over.
It's like 5.
The regular season's over, guys.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Clippers are whooping on Dallas. They're like, man, get that little
yeah, they're like, watch out.
Yeah.
Is
get
AD
that shit about it. Yeah.
Is AD playing?
AD playing. Yeah, he's back unless they got him sitting down. Hold on. Nope. AD is not playing.
Hey, if you had to put your money on it.
He just got off, though. He just got off. I don't see why he ain't playing now.
Right, taking a night off. The season's over. These niggas
they done.
Packing up. Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cancun.
Clippers doing the damn thing. Leonard has 9. Zubac 6. Harden 2, but 4 assists. But anyway, so that's that. And then let me give you an update on the women's. Oh yeah, we already seen that UConn they were whooping on
they still doing it?
Yeah, 60-35. It's a wrap.
Yeah, they on their way. They on their way. They're like, watch out, y'all.
UConn and South Carolina in the finals, the women's finals. That's going to be a good one. That's what everybody wanted to see anyway. So that's a good
go. Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, and I can't wait. We'll see if our picks pan out tomorrow when we watch the Final Four.
Yeah,
so everybody stay tuned with our update on that for the next episode. You know, damn, Watani, man. Watani will be back next week. Hopefully he's going to get a new computer. You know what I mean? We missed him.
Yeah.
Definitely. So Watani, hurry up and get back, bro. And we'll see. We'll discuss some new stuff next week, some hot topics. You know what I mean? We're going to also, turn the heat up on things too. Get some good segments in here. We're gonna bring Dope or Note back, where we're judging,
have some
hot
music,
new singles. Yeah, get that going. Definitely. So as the summer comes and the weather heats up, so is this damn podcast, y'all. Call it like I see it, man. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Like.
Keep us going, man. All we doing is talking sports up in here, man.
Comment.
You know what I mean? Comment if there's something you want to talk about, something you disagree with, bring it. Bring it.
Let's talk. I mean? Let's talk.
Let's do it. And soon we're going to take it live too, you know what I mean? So you can respond live and we can go back and forth, things like that, that I think will be fun, in a lighthearted way. But, all right, man, Friday night, bro. You have a good weekend, Biz.
You too, my brother.
My brother,
yes,
hell
CJ.
Yeah. For life.
Yes,
Tiny, our other
brother,
we
brother.
back next week. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Man. Let's get it.
Like I see it. We out this mug, y'all. Till next
Peace
time.
out, y'all. Much love.
Peace.